The framework of a social media structure. Oftentimes when businesses begin to integrate the social media into their marketing plan, they have the understanding that if you build it, they will come. In other words, just open a Facebook page and a Twitter account, and all my loyal customers will seek me out. They'll like my page, and they'll join my community. This is a common perception that because all of the world is hanging out in these social media networks, all I have to do as a business is simply show up to the party, and everyone will want to talk to me. Well, we know that this is rarely the case. Social media is a tremendous tool for connecting people and building a community. However, businesses need to provide a reason for people to connect to their community. And just having a nice profile page isn't enough. There are cheap tricks to bring people to your space in the network. Giveaways and handouts are always effective in drawing people in. These methods, however, often provide only a one-time transaction. And the people will only hang around if they may get another free lunch. Very little long-term value is built this way. Long-term value is really only built around a shared purpose. People need a reason to come to your page and to join your community. And that reason should be a shared purpose. Purpose is the glue that holds together each member of the community and the glue that connects all of your marketing initiatives. Social media is a valuable tool for marketers, not simply because of the technology, but because it provides a greater platform for sharing your business's purpose than has ever existed before. Communicating the why in what you do is quite difficult in a 30-second radio ad, but using social media, you have a chance to communicate why you do what you do day in and day out. The question then becomes, why do you do what you do? The answer to this question will provide the framework for every marketing initiative that we generate and the glue to hold your social media system together. In recent years, PepsiCo has integrated the concept of performance with purpose into its core values. This was their way of saying that they wanted to sell Pepsi for a reason. The purpose of selling Pepsi was identified not as making money, but as advancing the sustainability of the planet and the people of the planet. With this purpose in mind, in 2010, they used social media to launch what's called Pepsi Refresh campaign. Instead of spending their $20 million allotted for advertising, they decided to give it away. $1 million a month. Community advancement projects was what they were giving it to, initiated by the public. They accepted 1,000 submissions each month through their social network, and they gave away $1 million to the projects with the most online votes. The campaign, which is ongoing, has been a huge success. The first year of Pepsi Refresh brought in 61 million votes, more than the recent presidential election. Not only did they accomplish good for the world, but Refresh was a huge win for Pepsi's branding and promotion. We have a prime example of performance with purpose right here in our own backyard in Nashville. Dave Ramsey has a radio show that reaches 5 million listeners each week. One of his books sold over 4 million copies, and he's helped over 2 million people go through his Financial Peace University. Dave Ramsey has built quite a business and has sold a lot of stuff. But most people don't think of Dave as someone who sells stuff. Most people think of him as someone who helps people get out of debt for free. Dave Ramsey has identified the purpose for his business and effectively communicated it so well that people forget he is even running a business. The key is credibility. Anyone can say the purpose of their business is not to make money or not to make a profit, but to accomplish some good. Most people in our world today are skeptical, especially when it comes to businesses. If we want people to believe what you say, you'll have to prove it. This is where charity comes in. In order to provide or in order to prove that you are really in this to serve the community and not simply to make money, you have to do something for someone else that doesn't directly result in a profit to you. Find a charity that aligns with your purpose. Help them in some way. Now, you're not just in business and selling things that make money and then gives a little back to charity. You're actually an organization that exists to do good and to serve the community. And selling your product is just one of the ways that you accomplish your purpose. See the difference? Why do you do what you do? Clearly identify your purpose. If you have to work to explain it or to memorize it, it's not really your purpose. It should be simple, clear, and obvious. Now, build everything that you do around your purpose. Every social media and marketing initiative should be filtered through your purpose. It will become the glue that holds everything in your system together and everyone in your community together.